basically, so a long time ago, or like a couple months ago, I guess, I was talking to my manager, and like I had to come up with like a podcast name, and I came up with the one written there, and there's like a whole idea behind it, Tough Love Club. But like, I have changed a lot since a few months ago. And like, I don't really know how I feel about it now. And okay, I just personally started really getting into podcasts. Now I know why people love podcasts so much, because I really love podcasts. Like, I listen to it all the time now. It just has such a positive influence on my life. Obviously, it depends on the type of podcaster. There's one guy in specific that I listen to a lot, and I feel like he's just had like a really positive influence on like my identity in general. And I was just like, and it just like, I get so excited to listen to him every day, because I'm like, he just makes me such a good person. Because you know, they say that you are the average of your 5 friends. So it's like, I feel like he's like one of my like, you are the average of your top 5 friends. So I just feel like he's one of my top 5 friends now. And so I'm like, that just like makes me proud to say like that. I don't know. The point is, he has a positive influence. I was like, man, I only hope that, you know, I can be someone's friend as well, and, you know, have a positive influence on their life. And so now I'm like, shoot, I don't really like the name Tough Love Club. Like, it's just not sticking. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so comment below. Your voice is so therapeutic. Your podcast is going to be hit. Oh my gosh, thanks. I will say, the tone of the voice really does matter, because I started this one podcast, but his voice just wasn't good. And it honestly, the information was good, but his voice was so like not, personally, it wasn't great sounding to my ear, that I just couldn't continue to listen. So anyway, okay, I'm so sorry. The worksheets are not up. I'm so stressed. Like, I've been trying to work on episode 4. I like am so overwhelmed. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say is I'm sorry the worksheets are not up. I just don't know what to do at this point, because I'm doing it all by myself, and like, I just don't have the time, you know. I'm so tired right now. Like, yeah, I don't know what to say. This is such loser mentality. I should be like sacrificing my sleep, honestly, and getting it done. But lately, I've been actually trying to get my life in balance again, and just being healthier in terms of just my lifestyle. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to do them. I'm kind of stressed because I have to finish a video this week, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm really sorry, but I'm working on episode 4. But I was just wondering if you guys could tell me what you think about the podcast name. I just don't really like it anymore. And like, I don't know what my podcast would even be about. Like, honestly, I'm not totally sure. Do you guys like Tough Love Club? What's the I don't know. Tough Love Club is like, the whole idea of Tough Love Club is like basically because I feel like we live in a very sensitive world. And so this podcast is about, I mean, I'll cover all things like health and whatever, but like this podcast this central theme is like to be a strong person, to not get like so triggered by everything, and like realize that you have to be like, you have to give yourself tough love, okay? Not about always being super soft. Like, there's definitely the balance, and we'll talk about that in the podcast, which is like, you need a balance. Like, you got to be soft with yourself sometimes. But like, really what makes you successful is, you know. Oh, you guys like the name? Comment below. The podcast could be about the world, yourself, any topics you want, a motivation for us. Yes, the podcast would cover so many different things, but it's just like, there is this like little central theme of like tough love, right? It's not about, you know, always running away, because honestly, that's what saved me. It wasn't running away from my problems. It was actually giving myself tough love and facing the things that made me, that was fearful. We probably need an aesthetic name which makes people feel safe. Wait, what do you mean? Please go more into depth. That sounds like a very interesting thought. Oh, I love that podcast name, Remindset. Do you guys like okay, comment which one you like better. Remindset or Tough Love Club? Comment below. Destroy what destroys you. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, so I just want people to like come to my podcast every day and like, get reminded about what really, like, about not being afraid. Hopefully you can listen to the podcast and go into your day remembering to be tough in a world that is constantly trying to tear you down. Whoa, people like Remindset, damn it. That's unfortunate for me. I'll have to think this through, honestly. Okay.